you have limp hair? Do you have flat roots and you want to lift them up to the sky? Then this video is for you. I'm kidding, hopefully, we'll see. We'll see if it works. Today I'm gonna play with, so loud, these really interesting hair lifting rollers. Got them on Amazon. And hopefully they work. Let's try them out. So this right here is what the clips look like. You get 6 of them. They're all different colors. Oh my goodness. They're all different colors and they're kind of heavy. They're very like thick plastic. So you have a clip that's attached, and then right here you can see there's like little holes. And then on the sides you have these kind of like comb on each side. That's a comb on each side with holes through it. So that way the air can get through, and it's a hole in the center, cylinder, whatever you want to call this. So how it's supposed to work, it's supposed to literally lift your hair up. And I want to see if it is going to lift it and how long it's going to stay lifted, or if it's just going to fall 5 minutes after, you know, without adding or teasing the hair, back combing the hair, adding like hairspray, texture spray, things like that. I want to see if just this is going to work. And you have to use a hair dryer to kind of set the hair in place. Some say do it for like 30 seconds on high heat, and some say do it for a couple of minutes. So we'll see. I want to do just this side of the head, my right side, and see if we can really kind of lift this portion right here and give it like, you know, some volume, some lift. Let's do this. So you take a section of hair. They kind of took big sections, honestly. Then you take this and make sure the side right here with those bristles or the combs is going towards your scalp, or just on the side, and you kind of just lift it up. Just like that, I think. We'll see. Kind of self-explanatory in a way, as I struggle with it.
Cool.
Okay, last one.
Not last one.
Okay. Actually, it feels quite heavy in there, right?
I don't know.
I mean, you wouldn't know, but it kind of looks heavy to even, right?
I don't know.
You could definitely do this as like a hairstyle, honestly. This one's kind of falling out just because they're so heavy. Okay, let's blow dry this for 30 seconds. You want to count, babe?
You should do it for at least a minute.
Let's do for a minute then. I'm gonna do it on the highest heat and low airflow. Andre timed it for 1 minute and 30 seconds. I'm gonna let the hair kind of cool off, and then once these are cool to the touch, I'm gonna take them out. What do we think? Is this a gimmick?
I think it's gonna lift it.
How much though?
I just don't know for how long. I think half an hour. I'm gonna give it half an hour.
Half an hour? Wow. I'm gonna give it like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, I let them cool off for at least 5 minutes, and they feel really cool now, just like room temp. Just gonna take these out. Ooh. Trying to be, oh yeah. You see that? I'm trying to be like extra gentle with my hair lately, just because so much hair is falling out. I mean, it's inevitable that it's gonna fall out just because postpartum, you know, fun stuff. But the good news is I have a lot of these baby hairs growing out. Oh yeah. This is what I saw in their video. You have a lot of these like creases. And then they just said, they just kind of went in and just like refluffed everything. That was the biggest waste of time. All I did was just created creases, honestly. I mean, there's a little bit, you know? A little lift right here, right?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a little lift over there.
Baby waking up from his nap. let me show you guys what it looks like underneath. It definitely lifted it a little bit, but it definitely created that crease. But it definitely lifted it. Honestly, a lot of these kind of products, they're such flops that I don't even want to share with you guys just because they're such fails. I mean, I don't want to share the video, but let me quickly show you guys how I naturally give my roots volume, just very quickly. Usually it's when I have damp hair or if I just want to refresh my hair. I'll just take a hair dryer. This is the Dyson Airwrap, the smoothing brush, one of my favorites. So it depends where I want my party line to sit. Let's say I want it to sit in the middle. What I do is I just take my hair dryer and I basically comb it the opposite direction of where the party line is going to be. So I'll go to the right and then take a really deep part, go to the left, and kind of just go back and forth with heat to really kind of basically manipulate the roots right here at the very top. Everything is just airy, it's just fluffy, and this works best for people that have fine hair, thin hair, definitely not people with super long hair that has weight to it. The only way that will work is if you part it to the side, blow dry it on the opposite side when it's nice and damp and get it really the opposite direction, and then once you're dry and you cooled off, you bring it to where you're gonna have your party line. So I think that works best if you want that natural volume and that lift without backcombing the hair, teasing the hair, using any kind of product. Like this works best. Or use some kind of hot rollers. I think if you have thicker hair, coarse hair, using hot rollers, I think that's like the best option for pretty much all hair types and just really getting that volume in there. But even just like that, I mean, volume, you know? Playing with that party line, using the hair dryer to your advantage, using hot rollers, but something like this that's gonna leave creases in your hair, it's not gonna be as great. Old school methods are sometimes the best, you know? I would wanna say that this product right here in particular that I've tried, it's a flop just because the results are not as great and it's kind of a waste of time in my opinion. Just use some hot air, use your blow dryer, use a brown brush, or just use a hair dryer and blow in the opposite direction of where your party line is. And Andre wants to show you guys his volumized roots, because this is how he does his hair. He fluffs it with a hair dryer.
Yeah, all I do is my hair is flat. It just wants to go forward.
Yeah.
The only way I can do it is I just blow the hair with hot air, just opposite. I dry it that way.
Yeah.
And it just lifts everything.
Yeah, and it stays lifted.
Yeah, it stays about a day.
Yeah, which is good. And then you use like a texturizing paste, so that, because his hair is very soft in texture, so
just to control it.
Yeah, so he just uses that to control and make sure it's all stays in that place. So yeah, old school methods: use a hair dryer, some heat, and blow dry in the opposite direction, or where you want the hair really to sit and lift. Like I would just lift it like right here. That way everything would just be lifted. So yeah, you guys, please share your methods of how you create a natural volume lift to your roots and how it stays lifted for like multiple days or even just one day or several hours. But for now, you guys, thank you for watching this video, spending time with us, and I'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye.